Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, the 20th of November. And today we're going to take a look at Meditation Lesson 2, Video 22. Now, I've already covered in the previous videos all the new stuff for Lesson 2. Now we're going to play with the new stuff, to work with it. That's how you gain familiarity. It's been said that repetition is the mother of skill. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to perform the practice materials of Lesson 2 as a guided meditation. And we're going to, as I've always been telling you, the key is not to try to feel nothing or think nothing, but be aware of what you're experiencing in the present moment and bring that into the path. So we're going to work with the idea of pain and use the verbal exercises as well as the silent exercises to deconstruct our experience of pain. Quick caveat, this is not a substitute for the care of a health professional. If you're experiencing great pain, go see a doctor or whichever health professional you prefer, acupuncturist or the like. See a doctor. Now, if they're unable to help you, this is great. In addition to what they give you, this is great. This is not meant to mask symptoms. This is meant to take our experience and tame it. So instead of throwing back wine or throwing back beer or embracing recreational intoxicants, we can do is, instead of letting the pain make us into a nutcase or into a cranky bastard, we're going to use the pain to increase our wisdom. So let's play with that right now. And you may hear some loud noises. My little teeny studio apartment is adjacent to an industrial area. So, and as always, you're only going to get something out of this by following along with the latest version of the free PDF they can download using one of the links below this video. Now, if you don't see any links, that's a quick remedy. Find the little YouTube icon, give that a click. It should be in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And once you get to YouTube's dedicated page for this video, about an inch or so below the video, you see a little button that says, or that reads, Show More. Click that button, it'll open up a wealth of links for you. Great. Now, if this is your first time watching my talking head, set yourself up for success. I think the second link will take you to the first video of the first lesson, because that's where you should begin. Okay, let's hit it. We're using the first set of lesson texts. We're on page 14 that reads, Chenrezig's intellectual and mystical paths to enlightenment, the verbal and silent wisdom, and as well as alternate nostril breathing. So let's dig in. An arm's length above my head, and those of all other sentient beings pervading space, on a white lotus and full moon cushion from Hri appears mobile and supreme Chenrezig. He is brilliant, white, and radiates the six lights of white, green, yellow, blue, red, and black. Handsome and smiling, he looks on all with kind airs of compassion. He has 4 hands, the inner 2 are joined in nonchalantly, the outer 2 hold a crystal mala and a white lotus flower. Adorned with ornaments of silks and jewels, his left shoulder covered by a diskin. Amitabha hovers above his head, his 2 feet are in the lotus posture. His back rests against a beautiful stainless throne. He is the embodiment of all objects of Buddhist refuge. Page 15. He is brilliant white and radiates the 6 lights of white, green, yellow, blue, red, and black. Whoopsie, my mistake. Page 16. Alright. Om Mani Padme Hum, Buddha birth for me. Om Mani Padme Hum, Buddha birth for all. Om Mani Padme Hum, completely letting go. Okay, page 17. This is a review of what we already learned in Lesson 1. We're going to play with the variable of pain. What pain am I now experiencing? Of course, you want to have your image of Chenrezig handy. Why could this pain and its causes not satisfy? Why could this pain and its causes not be permanent? Why could this pain and its causes not be me? Next page, page 18. Why could this pain and its causes not be mine? Why could this pain and its causes not be graspable? I'm going along at a healthy clip. So, be sure you have your, you've opened up the PDF that I directed you to. Let's continue. Why could I benefit from letting go of this pain and its causes right now? What could completely letting go of this pain and its causes feel like? Okay, page 19. Why could I let go of this pain and its causes right now? Why would I let go of this pain and its causes right now? When will I let go of this pain and its causes? Completely letting go. Remember, this is not an affirmation. This is an intention. Our method of guiding the good karma that we generate by contemplating these notions as well as reciting the 6-syllable mantra. Completely letting go. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Okay, please join me now on page 20. So page 20 is the new material we just covered in the videos that came before this one. This is unique to lesson 2. We're going to perform each exercise for 3 breaths. And this is very important you use impeccable posture. If you can't sit on the floor and you wish to sit on a chair, that's fine. Make sure your head is over your shoulders over your pelvis, your back is not leaning against the chair, you're perpendicular to the earth. Make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. Allow your bones to support your weight more than your muscles. We do that through impeccable posture. Pulling our head back a little bit, dropping our chin down a little bit. This all really helps. I tell you spent the majority of your adult life meditating on the floor. You learn lots of tricks. Okay. Where feel pain? On the in-breath, on the out-breath, chain ray zig. Second exercise, page 20. Why pain not satisfy? Remember, there are two types of questions. You have your hard-ass questions that require an answer, and your lazy bastard questions that don't require an answer. These are rhetorical questions. These are lazy bastard questions. They're even more effective if we don't try to answer. Exercise 3 on page 20. Why could pain never last? Page 21. Why could pain not be me? Remember, on the in-breath, we tend to tighten up, and that's perfect for noticing. The out-breath, we tend to relax, and that's perfect for letting go. Why could pain not be mine? Now, it does you no good to watch me. This is not performance art. This is guided meditation. So, meditate with me. Why could pain not be grasped? Okay, let's move over to the next page, 22. Why could I let pain go? Remember, there are 4 parts to every breath. There's the in-breath, the hold breath, the out breath, and the pause breath. It's not our job to be little control freaks and decide how deep each breath should be or how long each breath should be. Rather, just let the body do what it does, but be aware. Buddhism is a study in awareness. Why would I let pain go? When will I let pain go? last exercise of this section, Chenre Zig, let pain go. Remember, the purpose of this exercise is not to supplicate some great celestial being in hopes we'll get a great favor. The idea is this: every syllable has its own energy signature. By reciting the syllables Chenre Zig, which happens to be the name, one of the names of the Buddha of Compassion, we're generating some energy, some good karma. And then we're guiding it towards the destination, towards the intention of letting go. So that's this session's exercises of the Lam Room, or the intellectual path. Now we're going to do 2 sets of exercises from the Chog Chain, a set of collections, the mystic path. So we are on page 23, and we're at the extensive alternate nostril breathing, Buddhist style. We're going to do 3 rounds. The first round has 3 exercises. Each exercise has 3 syllables. We're going to do each exercise 3 times. Did I use the word 3 enough for you? Okay, here we go. In through left, and left here refers to the nostril. Out through right. Second exercise, in through right, out through left. Third exercise, in through both nostrils, out through both. If your eyes were opening and because you were reading along in the text and you saw me tick, don't be frightened. This is not a side effect of meditation. I'm an adult survivor of massive birth trauma brain damage. So my body is kind of like a great cosmic punchline. I tick, I tremor, I occasionally have gait loss and walk like Quasimodo. That's just part of the joy of being me. So don't let my physical disabilities frighten you none. I've had a bunch of students and none of them are at all like me. Yes, we're all carbon-based bipedal mammals, but they don't manifest any of my symptoms, I assure you. Okay, 24. If you see me leaning in, I'm not wearing my glasses. I've been told that I look too scary with my glasses for the videos. Don't want to frighten people away with my glasses, but it's so much more entertaining to frighten them away with my off-color sense of humor. Okay, 24 at the very top reads, second round. So now we're at, instead of using 3-syllable contemplations, we're using 1-syllable contemplations. Left, right. Second exercise, right, left. Third set of exercises, both. Let's scroll down, halfway down page 24. It reads, the heading reads, third round. Here we go, just like before. Left, right, for approximately 3 rounds, or 3 repetitions. Right, left. Both. Alright, so that completes the first chug chain exercise, alternate nostril breathing. Now we're going to jump ahead to the final chug chain exercise, the Maha Mudra of awareness and letting go, on page 25. I also did this morning in the guided meditation that followed the 10-minute workout. If you, judging from my number of motor tics I'm displaying right now, you understand why I do my physical therapy in the morning and not the afternoon. Okay, so page 25, the Maha Mudra of awareness and letting go. What feeling, letting go? Remember, these are rhetorical. We don't answer the questions. We just ask them and let go. What feeling? Letting go. What hearing? Letting go. What seeing? Letting go. Please turn with me to page 26. Noticing, letting go. Now we do the one-syllable version, which is this, free. And the final bit we're going to do until I run to the end of until I get to the spacer in my mala. We're going to continue reciting this free, but this time with our eyes gently open as we focus upon the image of Chinrazig that we printed out. This free. And we focus on it gently, allowing our peripheral vision to collect data. We're not hiding from reality, we're surfing reality. If our breathing is too shallow, we'll have difficulty letting go. If our breathing is too deep, we'll probably get dizzy and fall over. So we have to find that middle ground. That middle ground changes every few minutes, every few hours, every few days. So it's a very visceral process. This free. Excuse me. Oh. So let's coil up our mala, give it a bless. I already taught you how to do that in the previous lesson. So come with me now to page 28. Now I explained these prayers back in lesson 1. Right now I'm going to show you how to correlate the first two prayers to the Hindu exercise known as Surya Namaskar, or Sun Salutation, or to put a sharper point in it, the 12-phase Sun Salutation. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this tonka and take off my shawl, so give me a moment. Woof. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. And now I'm going to take a moment to adjust the camera so I can make sure everything is captured. Okay. So the first thing I want to tell you about is that, listen, this is a yogic exercise. It's very ancient, it's very therapeutic, but as with all exercises, practice caution and get your physician's advice before you start. So there's 3 sections to our spine. We have the lower back, middle back, and neck, also known as the lumbar, thoracic, and cervical. We never want to bend from our lumbar. That's called an injury waiting to happen. Rather, if we're doing a standing forward bend, what we do is we articulate our ball joint and our pelvis. We allow our pelvis to roll forward on the head of our femur. And it looks kind of like this. Kind of like the way when a cat's walking slowly down the street as if to say, "Hey, look what I got." This is kind of like that. So now I've got a kind of a wonky camera system. I hope you'll be sympathetic. This is called standing mountain pose. The weight's on the ball of your feet. Your hands are outstretched, facing the wall in front of you, and that's it. That's the big thing that won't be in the camera. Now I'm going to show you what's going on the ground. So from standing mountain pose, you exhale into standing forward bend. And then you step back. This time we're going to step back with the left. And as we breathe in, this is a lunge, and then we breathe out into downward facing dog. I teach people to do this in the plank position on the balls of their feet instead of the heels. From this position, you breathe in as you come to an up plank position. Then you go into Dandavata, or 8-piece bow. And the 8 pieces are the 2 feet, the 2 knees, the 2 hands, the chest, and the chin. And your ass is in the air like you just don't care. Now you go into Cobra by grinding your hips into your blanket and articulating your thoracic spine, tucking your chin and lifting up a little bit. I prefer using the yoga blanket because you can throw it in the wash and it's easy on the environment than the PVC yoga mats. From here, you do a kind of a push-up back into a downward facing dog. With your left foot, step into a lunge. It's an in-breath. On an out-breath, come to a standing a standing forward bend. The weight's on the balls of your feet. Your knees are slightly bent. Don't injure yourself. Only straighten the legs as much as is comfortable. Now this is the tricky part. From this position, how do we return to a standing mountain pose without injury? Number one, the weight's on the balls of the feet. Number two, we're going to use the biceps femoris, also known as the hamstrings. Number three, we're going to use the muscles of the tush. Number four, we use the momentum of our hands. So we breathe in. And then we're in standing mountain pose again. And then you close it by bringing your hands down and back up. Down and back up. And then when you start the second one, your hands kind of go under and out. Now that we have a clue as to what's going on, we're going to do it just with the breath. And this time we're going to lead with our right foot. So in breath, out breath, 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 in breath, out breath. Now, you've been doing those closing prayers for at least twice a day, every day for a week, maybe more than a week, depending how long it took you to get through the second set of lesson videos. So if you've memorized the prayer, you can recite it with me. If not, we can just do it call and response. I do an action and say something. You do the action and say something. I do the next, asana and recite something. You do the next asana and recite something. So it's just monkey see, monkey do. Let's give that a try right now. Okay. By this virtue may now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddhist mental yogas, of devotion, awareness, love, and letting go, and permeate every living being, without exception to this ground. Now we do the second prayer. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplish Jigme in this life, and then help many others do likewise. For truly that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. So here's the deal. We don't bow because we're petitioning or begging favors from some great celestial Santa Claus. We bow because it's good for us. It's a yogic exercise. After chanting Om Mani Padme Hum a bunch of times, after sitting in silent meditation, the energy can congest and the muscles can get sore. So to conclude each meditation session by doing Surya Namaskar, our 12-phase sun salutation, is very good for the body. So it strengthens and stretches, circulates the energy. To combine that with our dedication of merit, with our application of, with the blending of our positive energy with our wise and loving intentions, is very auspicious and very effective. So there you have it. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Remember to click the subscribe button and click and check the box so you can get your email notifications of every new video. Remember to click like and click the social network buttons. Way down here is a link that will allow you to register for the next series of weekly webinars. When does that begin? Monday, the 7th of January. I'll see you then. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Bye-bye.